Hey everyone, I was asked to make a video to show visually and talk about this free sliding idea that's a bit of a cousin to pseudo sliding. So here we go. I'm going to use one of the examples first. I posted on speed solving, and then I'll do a hand scramble and hope we find something interesting we can use in it. Because it's a bit of a situational technique, but I think as CFOG improves further and further, anything you can do to capitalize on lucky cases will help. So I'll post this reconstruction in the description as well. So this is white cross with orange in front to start. So my X cross actually was D, R, D2, F prime, D, U prime, or D prime, U prime, and then F prime. So that built my X cross. And then I did a Y rotation, or Y prime, put green in front. And I'll make this pair, U2, R prime, U prime, R. Another Y prime rotation, put red in the front. And I did some influencing here. So I'm gonna do my third F2L pair, and I'm gonna do the free slot pair. So what I did for F2L 3 was U, R, U2, R prime, U2, L, U, L prime. And this is part of what's really good about free sliding is you can take advantage of lucky cases. So a lot of times you don't have to do anything except recognize it and then insert it. So I did that so that way I could also make this free slot pair right here. So this edge will go in correctly if we do a basic edge insert, but it's also paired with a corner from the last layer that is oriented correctly, so that if we insert this yellow color, which is a U or D color, will be in the bottom. So all I did now was, I sledgehammered it. R prime, F, R, F prime after the U2. Then OLL, R wide, U, R prime, U prime, R wide prime, F, R, F. And then we just do TTLL, which is just like PLL. So U wide prime, and then F2, U, R wide, U prime, R wide, U, R wide, U, R wide, F prime, and then U prime, D. And that's the end of the solve. And so part of what makes this good is all you have to do really to use this is learn TTLL. And me and some other people are working on making the algorithms better. And so you don't like get any skips or whatever. It's not as good as ZBLL, probably, in that you just do ZBLL and you're done. But this lets you get so many free F2L pairs, so you only really have to make like 3 F2L pairs in a lot of solves. And there's no extra steps as a result. You just do normal OLL, and then you just do TTLL instead of PLL. And this is something you won't do every solve. So I'll do like a hand scramble, and maybe we'll see something cool. I might miss some stuff because I'm looking through a viewfinder, which is kind of weird. I'll try to look off to the side. So that'll be our cross. Oop. First F2L pair, second F2L pair. And then, what do we want to do from here? We can do that. And then this is a kind of crappy F2L case. But we can just do a free slot like that. Ooh, I hate this OLL. And then, okay, I don't know this alg, but you would just do TTLL. I didn't know that case. Let me try to do one more example scramble and see if we find a better example of free sliding. Because in that case, it was a bit iffy. I think it might have been better to do the normal F2L in that case. But I'm not sure. I'm still playing around with this idea. Yeah, I'll just do that. That's fine. So that's X cross. Insert this edge. Insert this corner. Yeah, here's a good example. We can solve this case rotationless. because this is kind of awkward to deal with. Instead, we can just pair this edge with this last layer corner. We could pair it with this corner, or this corner, or its actual corner. So we can do that and then insert it. Or we could do that and insert it. Or you could do that and insert it. So there's like a ton of options. So that's what's good is, and then here we could do window variation, but I don't know this out yet. You just insert it, so that way this is correctly oriented in the bottom. So you can, all you have to do is normal OLL, and then all you have to learn is TTLL, which I have not learned yet because we haven't developed the algorithms for it yet. Oh. But that's the basics of free slotting. There's all kinds of advanced things you can do. You can pair it with pseudo slotting to get really crazy solutions. You can do your free slot pair first in inspection, so that way you have more options for what you can build for your first pair and can expect a little bit farther. You can do it in the middle of your F2L, so that way when you build it, you do it in such a way it makes your next F2L pair easier. Or you can do it last, and you can have control over your last layer and influence your OLLs and what EO cases you get. So that's kind of the basics of free slotting, and there's some examples posted in the speed solving forums. Hopefully that kind of clarified it, but in summary, you basically, just like how in pseudo F2L, you have 4 different sets of F2L just by misaligning the D layer. This gives you 12 new F2L pairs you can make, because you can make the free sliding pair in any of the slots. No, it gives you 16, yeah. Because you can pair your edge with either the original corner like normal, or you can pair it with any of the other 4 last layer corners if you correctly orientate them to give more options. But that's all for this free sliding technique. Video 1 at least. Yeah, see, that could be a pair potentially. Thanks for watching.